Antichrist. We will love this term. It's pretty popular. Yep. Okay. So there's two extremes pretty much in Christianity at the moment. Okay. And there's the tribulation crew. I'm not against them, not mocking, attacking any of these. I'm just saying these are big frames out there. And they believe the tribulation is coming any moment now, and that Jesus will return and take us out for the tribulation. Okay, so the whole church is going. And so they have a bunkered down mentality. They're certainly not picking fights with the demons to save the people. They're equating them both together. Evil people, we're out. So that's not the heart of the Father. So whose heart is it? I'm not saying the theology. I'm saying the response to that theology. Jesus can come and take us. If that ends up what it is, if you don't believe in the rapture and you're floating up in the air with everyone, you go, well, I was wrong. Okay? It doesn't matter. It's the heart's response to that, which is that bunker down, escape, and pull out. This evil world, I can't handle this evil world anymore. They've buried their gift in the ground. They're expecting a reward for that. They'll be shocked. They don't know their Father. They are saved. They don't know their Father, not expressing that nature. Okay? And let's say the other extreme is called a preterism, which means all of the book of Revelation happened by 70 AD, and the Antichrist was defeated. And that was the Antichrist was the Roman emperor of that time, or a general. They choose one or the other, and them defeated. And now we're in the millennial reign. Now it just describes a time. Well, I thought the millennial reign would be a little bit better than this. Okay, but the point is, it's going to get better and better and better and better. Okay, and if that's your soul's response to that situation, you may be in for a shock. A, you're a bad historian. But B, what's going to happen coming up next may not be better in millennial reign terms. It may, if you're in a church mindset, get a lot worse. You won't be ready for it. You won't prepare yourself. Because the Antichrist is a seed line. It resists the Christ, resists the Messiah. Yep. It resists the good son, the true son of a loving father. That's what it's against. And it repeats itself over and over again. You saw it over and over again in the Old Testament. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Everyone must worship this thing. That's it. That's that seed line. Yep. And they said, God will save us. If he doesn't, he's still the Lord Most High. Yep. That's perfect. That's great. We have God's a loving Father, and this is what he will do. But if he doesn't do that, I promise you, he's still a loving Father. That's our heart. Yep. Okay. So there's many antichrists. Let's look 1 John 2, 18. Children, it is the last hour, and as you have heard that the Antichrist is coming, so now many Antichrists have come. Therefore we know it's the last hour. Okay? So there is probably going to be an Antichrist, because that seed line must come to its full head, be pulled out. Okay? But outside that, it's a pattern that repeats itself. Okay? If you were in Germany, you didn't join the National Socialist Party, you couldn't buy, sell, or trade. If you were in Russia, you didn't join the Communist Party, you couldn't buy, sell, or trade. You're in country South Australia, where I told you before, and you weren't part of the Freemasons, you couldn't have a business. You were invited to things. You can have court cases. It's the same system. And now in China, they've got a social credit score, where if you don't obey the government and speak well of them at all times, your social credit score goes down and you lose your job. And you can't catch the train. And you can't get a loan. And you're tracked by your phone, and they must show their social credit score to get certain things. Yep. It's control. And all it's doing is using the technology that's available. And that's what's going to happen again. And right now, it's having a good hard shot at it. Yep. Okay? There's nothing to fear. 1 John 4, 1-4. Test the spirits. Beloved, first one was the children, now it's the beloved. Okay? This is good. Do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. Many. By this you know the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is from God. And every spirit that does not confess Jesus is not from God. This is the spirit of the Antichrist, which you have heard was coming and now is in the world already. Little children, you are from God and overcome them. You've already overcome. Okay? That's your nature. For he who is in you is greater than he is in the world. He who is in you is greater than he is in the world. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's a little Antichrist, mini Antichrist, supersized Antichrist. It doesn't matter. But here's a good point. Jesus Christ has come in the flesh. Okay? The Antichrist can't say that because it's the record. Here is a point that we'll be making. The only Antichrist you need to worry about is the Antichrist in you. That's it. You have to worry about your president or the opposition or that guy or that guy or that tech guy or that industrial guy. You have to worry about those guys. You want nothing in common. The thing in you that says murder, revenge, or lie, and being nice is lying. Murder, revenge, it's religion. It's of the devil. It's a control mechanism. You're not you. You can't be you. You can't be Christ you. Yeah? That's what we're getting rid of. The only issue is the Antichrist in you. The Pope, they consider the Antichrist, and maybe that system is. I'm not here to comment on that. But Luther said, the only great Pope I'm worried about is the great Pope in me. So he's directly referring to this issue. What's in you? If you're love, you're a life-giving spirit, fine. You have nothing in common. You bless your enemies. The opposite to this father here. I found this quote, and I lost it. I found it again. I lost it again. But it does exist. Spurgeon said, Spurgeon's only problem is Spurgeon. And that's the idea of it. This is my only problem. Chris's only problem is Chris. I have a problem. Well, my only problem is me. What's engaging me? Why am I upset? Why am I triggered? If I was Christ, that thing is triggering me. I wouldn't be triggered if the love of the Father was in that area of my life. And that's, oh, wow, that's interesting. So what do? You come in the opposite. You come in the kingdom. You come in the way of your Father. What happened when people rebelled on him? He laid his life down for them. Before the foundation, he laid his life down for them. That's you. That's your nature. The night he was betrayed, he gave up his body. He washed their feet. Now you know, that's you. That's your true nature. That's what you do. And that removes this. And you've got nothing in common. You've overcome the world. You've overcome the world, the earth, the soil, that record in you. Yep. You're one God. You're like your Father in heaven.